First elimination match here in round 3 of the Swiss stage. It is Team Liquid against GAM Esports, and we will have to say goodbye to one of these teams already.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
It is the LCS third against the VCS first seed, and we have Team Liquid starting from the blue side with Summit on the Cassante, Pioshik on the Jarvan, APA on the Orianna, Yon on the Aphelios, and Core JJ on the Thresh. And for GAM Esports, it is Kiaya on the Rumble, Levi on the Maokai, Cardi on the Tristana, Slater on the Zeri, and Pallet on the Rakon. And as we saw Levi taking the first tower, we take a look at the bot laners of TL going for Cardi and Pallet. The Tristana already low, knocks back Yon, but the Aphelios comes back to strike hard and draw first blood. The Herald is summoned in the mid lane to crush into the tier 1, and Levi goes for the engage. Gets the support by the Rumble Equalizer, but it won't be enough to take a kill. Then we see Team Liquid taking the first dragon of the game, and now it is a gank by Levi onto APA. He gets rooted by the Nature's Grasp, and then Cardi will have an easy time to take the first kill for GAM. And we take a look now at Core JJ, nice thresh hook onto Slater. But his ADC gets chomped by Pallet, has to take the Lantern Express, he gets ignited. Solo Pioshi comes in, and down goes Zeri. But also, it is Kiaya in the mix, he tries to trade one back. But the Rumble just gets scrapped in the bot lane, sent to the fountain as well. And now we take a look at Pioshik, he gets rooted by the incoming Levi who steals the Herald. It is a numbers advantage incoming for GAM and the Liquids. They have to make their way out of there. And so it will be GAM destroying the first turret of the game. We take a look at Pioshi going with the drag and drop into the Cataclysm. Tries to take out Kiaya, but the Yordle spits its flames. Throws down the Equalizer, and the Jarvan burns to death. But now it is Summit on the Cassante going all out. Not even Levi with the Maokai ult can stop him from taking the trade back on Kiaya. 1-for-1, but in the top lane it will be Cardi taking the next turret of the game. Team Liquid, they will obtain some Infernal Might, but then it will be Shelly breaking their tier 2 in the mid lane. The way to the base is open. And now it is Cardi with a rocket jump, tries to take out APA, but there's Pioshik. And so the little Yordle gets almost immediately sent back to the fountain, and now Cardi is running for his life. APA, he gets ignited. The Hunter is hunted as well and will be taken out for a trade 1-for-1. And now we take a look at APA again against Cardi. Look at this burst potential of the Orianna. The squishy Yordle stands no chance. Well, we're now in for the third dragon. Summit in the meanwhile. Terror down the tier 1 in the top lane. Levi, he sends us its Nature's Grasp Pellet. He wants to go for a flank, but he got spotted by the ward. Gets immediately slain, but on the other side it's APA and Core JJ going down. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of GAM Esports. They have now the upper hand for the dragon. Pioshik flies in with the Cataclysm, tries to go for the steal, but Levi secures the objective. Well, Pioshik will be sent back to the fountain as well by Cardi. And now GAM, they're going for it. They chase down Yon. They take out the Cassante, and it is an ace for the VCS first seed. And now 1.5 minutes later, we see Levi finding Yon with a twisted advance, and then his Nature's Grasp roots everybody so that Slater can take out the ADC of Team Liquid, and they will also get the kill on Summit. And this is Baron Nashor for GAM Esports. After 26 minutes, they have the Baron buff. They have a 6,000 gold lead, and now they're coming through the bot lane. Equalizer, Nature's Grasp, again, rooting almost everybody. Pioshik tried to stop the engage, but Pellet, he slips through with his grand entrance, and then it is Cardi and Slater wreaking havoc onto the lines of the Liquids. It will be a triple kill for Slater, and so it will be GAM Esports, the VCS first seed, that will take the lead in this best of 3 series. Game number 2, same teams, same sides. Team Liquid starting from the blue one with Summit on the Renekton, Pioshik on the Kindred, APA on the Nico, Yon on the Xayah, and Core JJ on the Rakon. And for GAM it is Kiaya on the Cannon, Levi on the Vi, Cardi on the Syndra, Slater on the Draven, and Pellet on the Renata. And now we see Core JJ going in, but he gets rooted by the handshake of Pallet. Pulled in. First blood goes to GAM, but here comes Pioshik to trade one back. Slater falls. It's a 1-for-1 after 3 minutes in the bot lane. And another 3 minutes later. This time the grand entrance of Core JJ connects. And then it is Jon with a double dagger auto attack into the blade caller root, and down goes Pallet. But the kill will be collected by Pioshik, and now we're at the Herald Pit. Seconds before it spawns, we see Cardi engaged on by 3 members of Team Liquid. But here comes his team from all the sides. Slater, he will find the kill on APA. The Liquids, they step too far into this one, and now they will be hunted out of the jungle. And then it is Cardi who finds a scatter the weak on Pioshik. Levi floods in with a drag and drop by the Lamp's Respite. Keeps the TL jungler alive, and now we see the Herald taken by GAM. The first dragon after 10.5 minutes as well, and we go into the mid lane. Pop Blossom of APA onto Cardi, Pioshik comes in, and this is a melting health bar. If you have ever seen one, the scatter the weak pushes back Pioshik, but APA he throws some deadly tulips with his Q, while Shelly knocks on this outer turret, and Kiaya and Summit there now in a 1v1. APA closes in, but in comes Cardi as well with a TP, and then it will be the unleashed power of the Syndra to kill the Renekton. Now look at APA, flash dodge. The VQ goes into the nothing, and he turns the tables in this fight. Nice try, he says. And now we're 15.5 minutes into the game. The Herald will be secured by TL. But now we see Core JJ, Summit and Jon chased by Kiaya and the rest of GAM Esports. Cardi comes in for the flank. Jon loses a lot of HP. The cease and desist connects to Core JJ. He goes down to the unleashed power of the Syndra as Jon dodges the whirling death of Slater's Draven. In the meantime, Shelly took out the outer turret of GAM. Kiaya did the job to stop her from crushing into the tier 2, but now he gets attacked by Pioshik and APA, and no one stands a chance against the sheep and the girl that throws with flowers. The dragon will be taken by GAM, and they will answer the kill on Kiaya also with the Torrent down tier 1 on the bot lane. And now it is Levi with a flash, cease and desist. He finds Jon, but he will get instantly knocked up by Core JJ. Health bars are melting away. Everybody tries to keep alive in the Lamp's Respite, but down goes Jon. Can they find the ADC of TL? Well, LPA finds the inner turret in the top lane. And just seconds later on the bot lane, it is Summit against Kiaya. He goes in with a slice and dice, stuns him, chases him down. Dominos is activated. Kiaya flashes out, goes into the lightning rush. And look at the distance that a little cannon gets in between himself and the Renekton. But here comes Summit with a double slice and dice, and even worlds could stand between him and his opponent. He will still get the kill. The turret in the mid lane falls, and now there's Kiaya engaged on by Core JJ on Pioshik. The health bar of the cannon is melting away again. Pioshik gets the kill. And Summit, he will tear down the inner turret in the bot lane. And now we're in for the Baronesha. Already below half HP, here comes GAM, here comes Levi, he goes into the pit, and he takes the objective! He will pay for it with his life, but it will be worth it! GAM Esports steal away the Baron buff, and now it is Cardi going for Core J in the river, and the Leandra's Anguish will burn down the health bar of Core JJ, but now it is Pallet in the mid lane getting slain, and Cardi chased down by Pioshik and Jon. He's in the brushes, but everybody knows he's in there, and so down goes the Syndra. And then it will be the Liquids after 23 minutes securing their first dragon, and another minute later we see them in the topside jungle of GAM. Levi with the engage, but there's little to nothing follow-up. Only the Renata ult is creeping in, and so Levi has to make his way out of there, and then it is APA finding the backline with a Pop Blossom for a double kill. The carries are gone, and the game is won for TL. They're now turning for the victory lap in Game 2, and they will tie the series.
Losing control, I gotta know who's in control. Me. Losing control, I'm gonna explode. Can you bring it back to me?
We go into the deciding Game 3. One of both teams will be sent home. GAM Esports this time coming in from the blue side with Kiaya on the Cassante, Levi on the Wukong, Cardi on the Syndra, Slater on the Xayah, and Pallet on the Rel. And for the Liquids, it's Summit on the Jax, Pioshik on the Sejuani, APA on the Ari, Jon on the Kaiser, and Core JJ on the Rakon. And we see Kiaya pulling in Summit with his Q3. Levi dashes in. Pioshik is there as well. The Jax has to flash away. Takes Biscuit and Potion. And the tables in this fight have turned. And so Kiaya has to use his flash to keep the distance in between them. All the health bars are slowly but surely melting away. And then it will be Levi stunned by the permafrost. But Kiaya, nonetheless, he will draw first blood. Pioshik with the Arctic Assault takes out Levi in return. But now he is doomed. The Sejuani goes down 2-1 for GAM Esports. And we're back just 3 minutes later to see Kiaya with a Pathmaker and the All Out. He takes the Jax on a journey with just one destination. Gray screen. And now we see Levi securing the first hold of the game. We stick with the scene a little bit, speed run through it to see Pallet in the jungle, caught by Pioshik. The permafrost is stacking. The glacial prison connects. In comes APA with a Q. And if 2 men were not enough already, it is Core JJ flying in as well, coming to the party to take down Pallet. And then it will be GAM after 10.5 minutes, securing the first dragon of the game, and have Shelly crushed into the mid lane tier 1. And after 30 minutes, we take a look at Core JJ coming in with the quickness into the grand entrance on the Cardi. The Ignite burns down the mid lane of GAM. They will then tear down the tier 1, but now they're in an awkward position on the retreat in the river, encircled by all of TL. Core JJ with another grand entrance, and they take out Cardi, but Slater, he stays untouched, and so the Xayah perforates everything as if she was at a shooting range. 3 kills for GAM, only 2 for the Liquids, and the Dragon goes to the VCS first seed as well. But the second Herald will be taken by the Liquids. And with it, they destroy the tier 1 in the mid lane, but they will lose their tier 1 in the bot lane. And then the Baron is already up as we see Levi there, sandwiched by Core JJ and Yon. But he defends himself with a clone and a cyclone. And here comes Pallet with a Magnet Storm and Slater from over the walls. He destroys APA. And with Yon losing so much HP, the LCS third seed back away. And GAM, they turn to burn the purple worm. While Pallet is zoning away Pioshik. He thinks about to go for a suicide steal, but he gets stunned by the RLQ, and so the Baron buff goes to GAM Esports. TL, they return to take the next dragon. But then here comes GAM, through the bot lane they go, the tier 1 falls. We're close to 1.5 minutes into the Baron buff. The inner turret in the bot lane falls. GAM, they roam towards mid lane, take down this inner turret. And with the Baron buff expired, they will still take the inner turret in the top lane as well. And now we take a look at Kiaya. He goes for APA. Core JJ in the jungle, he's close to his mid laner, waiting for the Cassante to take APA over the walls, which will happen, but then it is already too late. The Ahri falls while Kiaya remains with half HP, and now Core JJ is running, but he is running into the inevitable demise. But still there's Summit and Pioshik lurking in the brushes, looking for a miracle engage onto Levi, and then it will be Yon flying in with the killer instincts, but here's Pallet with a Magnet Storm, and Levi with a Cyclone, just too strong for TL. Down goes Yon, followed by Summit, and now it is only Pioshik on the Sejuani, running for his life, trying to hide in any brush that he will find. Flashes over the wall, he can escape, but only for a moment. He will be chased down, sadly running for his life. They will find an end pretty soon. GAM, they practically scored an ace. They will take Soul Point. Half a minute later, they will obtain the next Baron Nashor without any contest from the sides of TL. And now it is Pioshik, caught in his own jungle. The Sejuani will be chased down for another time. And GAM with a 10,000 gold lead. They're now looking to crack open the base. And crack open the base, they will. The inhibitor goes down in the bot lane. They roam towards the mid lane. And there is just no structure that is safe from the VCS first seed. But they will turn their backs on the base to come back a minute later through the top lane, where the last inhib turret will fall, the last inhibitor, and now they're going for the end. Yon almost got bursted into the gray screen by Cardi. Then it will be Slater taking out Pioshik. Summit goes into the stasis. APA tries to take out Levi. The Wukong goes into the stasis as well. Comes out. He will be chomped. The health bars on the sides of GAM Esports are pretty low. Somehow, TL, they seem to find an angle to defend this one, but down goes APA. It is a 5v3. And the first Nexus turret, it breaks. But TL, they stand strong. They throw in everything they got. They do not want to be eliminated. They fight as hard as they can, and somehow they manage to stay alive. They keep their Nexus up, and GAM, they will retreat because the health bars are more than blinking, but here they come after 34 minutes. It's the scatter of the week that finds Yon, and then it will be Pallet with a crash down into the Magnet Storm for Cardi to take him out. Piosik has to use Flash and Dash to get away there, and now they have the ADC. Core JJ jumps in, they try to make the miracle happen and defend their base another time, but now it is over. GAM Esports will send home Team Liquid and advance to the 1 and 2 pool to live and fight another day.